Good morning. I haven't talked yet this morning. Anyway, welcome. Um, New week for us, Sunday. I pulled up two of my most worked journals, and um, I think I will be able to make 2 pages today. I pulled out some pieces from an old journal. I want to reuse it here. It has a lot of layers. Let's see if I can pull out a few of them. All right, it's enough. It's good enough. And I will stick it. Let's see where. This is a good option. This is a good option as well. I think I will go with this one. Even that this side is like perfect perfect match with colors, but it seems to me that this can be more interesting, so I will stick it here. All right. The camera is not showing all right, now it's better. All right. A slow start for this week. Our week starts on Sunday. It's supposed to be a work day, but it's very quiet outside. No sounds of kids, no sounds of cars. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Because it's heavy piece of paper. It doesn't stick so easily. All right. I'm fine, thank you. A nice day, good weather outside, So if you're from the UK, it's morning time for you too. Yeah. Welcome. Um, let's see if I can use some other pieces from this spread. I do it a lot when after a while with some journals I take pieces of them and transplant them in other journals. It's already feeling like an ocean. Yeah, it's a nice season. Nice season. Usually in this time of year, I go out and visit areas around my town. But now I don't. I just travel in my mind and in my journal. Mainly, not just. It's already looking like a water scene. Maybe I'll enter some elements to break this, um, to give some tension. Hi, Janice. How are you? Yeah, very strange. This time of year is first I started rearranging stuff. Almost always in the winter I do that. In the spring I do that. And second thing is traveling around. I live in somewhat closer to nature area outside my city in a short drive. And usually at this time I'm traveling, even short drives. This is a jelly print on black paper. Not sure yet. Fresh wet morning is great. Cape Town, South Africa. You took a trip to Canada and you canceled it? Yeah. Okay, let's put it here as a challenge. not to end up with the whole page with this bluish tone, but entering some holiday to celebrate. Wow, first congratulations. I hope you will be able to do this later on the year. Now I want to maybe add some kind of landscape, but with more green than this. Excuse me, I haven't talked much this morning. I need to clear my throat. I need to do it before streaming, but I just finished my coffee and jumped on the YouTube. Yeah, to stay safe. Yeah, of course. I'm quite able to entertain myself being at home for many hours, but at certain points, it feels like I need to see other things. So I'm going out to the balcony many times and looking out people they do go out sometimes. It's like window shopping of people. Okay, I put it here. I'll open some music. I like to create with music. I'm not sure what YouTube regulations are, but I put it on low voice, on low sound, so let's see. What music? No, not this. Okay. Yeah. The good thing that is, I think, a result of this situation is that I'm back to reading books. I was reading a lot of books, and in the last few years, with all the TV shows and everything on the internet, I just stopped doing it. Like I'm having less less concentration for books, and I have a lot waiting. So I'm starting slowly to go back to books, which I like because it's like you imagine the places you read about, and you imagine the people, the characters, how they look. Um, and you catch up sentences. I catch up sentences that are so relevant to me sometimes. Yeah, we did. We used Zoom to talk to other family members. It's very nice. Yeah. I think I will go for maybe another image and then use some paint. Yeah, yeah. It it's different from seeing a movie. When you see a movie, it's everything, almost everything is being digested for you, and it's convenient. Um, but with books, there are certain areas in the brain that need to be activated. Yes, this is a good contrast. Sometimes I look for things that matching each other, and sometimes conflicting each other. So these areas are focus of kind of interest. They lead the eye. Maybe now I will add color paint. Also, the orange and blue are complementing each other very nicely. It's a classic combination. Okay, let's play with colors. Let's start with the black on top. It's almost always safe for me to start with uh, framing my pages with black. I know how to work with black. It's very automatic for me. Maybe I will drag it a bit so it will not be so so opaque. It's too late. This paper is just drinking the water very fast. Okay, we have some blues and greens and oranges to play with. Let's see how to enter the orange. I need to buy new orange. I'm mixing it lately. I'm mixing it by myself. Yeah, I use mainly acrylic paint on my journals. I use some kind of pencils. This is water soluble graphite. This is Stabilo oil. I have charcoal pencils, regular pencils. I use the Posca pens here. Sometimes colored pencils. Sometimes pastels. But the basic layer is almost always acrylic and paper. Let's play with it needs more of the yellow. It doesn't have to be. Oh, I need to bring some. I think I will bring this in to make it more stand out and shine. It looks not shiny at all at the moment, but I'm working in layers, so I need to bring it more out. I want it to be more brighter. I need it to be brighter. There is no not obvious theme or title to this spread. It's just working with colors and color blocks and shapes. Sometimes it's get, especially in the bigger spreads, it gets to be around the subject. A subject can develop better on larger, for me at least, on larger pages when I bring in more images, um, more photos that tell a story. This is just mainly playing with colors, shapes. I see a bit of purple here. Let's play a bit with the purple tones. No, it's too dark. I'll add a bit of white. This looks like spaghetti. Oh, we can see a bit of purple. Not much yet. Yeah. Just playing without thinking much. Picking up colors from the background and playing. Let's add a bit of white here. Maybe a bit here as well. Just playing with different tones of the same color. Maybe I will try to make this color now and see how I can play with it around. It's like taking colors from the images and applying them around, and vice versa, taking some elements that are starting to get some shape with the colors, and bringing them inside the images. For instance, like here, I will probably try to paint something that's similar to skies. And it's a bit of brown tone here. More white. Yeah, a bit of yellow, small amount of yellow. Um, Repeating the same pattern that is in nature, for me, it's really hard, and I'm not trying um, to do exactly what I see, because this it would be very hard. But I'm trying to imitate the movement good enough so the brain complete the missing parts and expand the way we see it. So it's like trying to uh, see the minimum details that needed in order to mimic the texture. It's not always easy, especially if the details are very very small. It just need to be good enough, not perfect. Okay, I see some kind of landscape, um, invented landscape that is already taking shape here. Um, what very effective. I I was so invested in my explanation, I didn't notice your comment. What is very effective? I will also try to develop this. It was a stamp of some kind of plant, so I will try build some kind of plant shape here. Yeah, the merging. Yeah, because at some point the eye, it's not always that I'm merging things. I try to balance between merging things and let them stand out as a different element. Because if everything is um, merging, it's not interesting enough. We need to make some kind of balance between the two. Okay, I need more of this. I need pink. I want to work with this color, somehow continue it towards here and here, and but in this area I think I will expand the sky. If I do something and afterwards I see that it's not working for me, I can cover. This is the beauty of acrylics, that you can cover up very easily things that don't work for you. This is one of my favorite pinks. I need more orange here. I could have expand the building shape. I still can, but at this, I think at this spread, I will leave it like this. Maybe I will draw some hints for the windows or for these lines. Maybe I will put them out here. I'm not sure yet. Too many colors now on my palette. Now it's starting to get muddy. Okay, now I'll add a bit of the pink and orange. First I need to let it dry. What to pull here? All right. Okay, let's first work on around here, around the sky. And then, so it's somewhat, we have here gray, white, muted blue. So I'll take this one. This is also one of my favorite colors. It's almost finished. I already have black here, so I will add a bit of white and work gently at first and build the layers. I need another music. Yeah. Let's bring some blue here. You see, it's almost like this, a bit of white. I need to wet my brush a bit. Ah, I'm sticking my brush not in the places I want them to be. Okay. Um, Maybe I pull more elements like this. Also here. This phase of the work, I stick my brush without, it's like almost like I'm possessed of sticking my brush in jars and bottles. Let's pull it a bit here, maybe, see the effect. A bit of blue. Crossing the middle line is always a good thing to do in spreads. Graphically, it's a good idea. More white here. What, if you don't mind me asking, what are you following some TV shows that you can recommend? I'm binge watching many things. A bit more white. Okay, let's stop it here. Let's see. Maybe I'll expand it a bit higher somehow. It's like a dance, merging things. Maybe I'll continue it towards here as well. So the way I'm adding this tone here, it's making those block of colors looks like they're in front. Grayson Perry, the art club. Okay. It sounds something that I would like, yeah. I was watching, what was it called? Abstraction in Netflix, I think. I don't remember now. Okay. It has somewhat fantasy feel for it now. This green somehow look like the two are somehow contacted because there is a bit of green here. So if I'll add, not sure. Maybe I'm not sure if to leave it like this. Exhibitions, one of this madness is over. Oh, I hope so. I miss going to museums because we can find so many great things online. Most museums are not close to me, but a few years back, I used to sometimes travel myself alone and go to a museum and um, walk by for hours, just stopping by the cafeteria sometimes, um, drinking and eating. I remember once I lost my phone, and everybody were looking for me. I haven't noticed that someone stole my phone, and I was like 3 or 4 hours. I was walking in the museum, and the phone didn't ring because it wasn't in my bag, and it was so quiet. It was so. And after a while, I realized I don't have my phone, so I needed to snap out of this state of mind and call the family saying that I'm okay, I'm not lost. But it was yeah, I'm watching Netflix a lot. Foreign shows, yes, me too. I like British thrillers. I like good dramas. Um, but in books, I feel like what I'm looking for in books is somewhat individual voices, like people that like and talk my mind in ways that I can't. And when I read a book and find myself, yes, I feel this way, I feel this way. This is the book for me. I so adore these books. I'm looking for them. I can read into a book for I don't know, 10, 15 pages, and if I don't find this voice I need to hear, I can leave them aside. Wow, how fun it is. When I was in London, I not remember. I went to one museum. It was many years ago. Yeah, I love the quiet and being able the rooms are so big that you can look at a piece of work from many angles and get closer and it's like there is a sacred um, silence in museums, like in libraries also. Immediately when you go into a library, you lower your voice and It's like I like going to these places, both museums and libraries. I miss that. I have museums like the nearest I think is 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour drive from me. And recently they put up a new show. Yeah, it's okay. The, we have things to wait for and to realize what we like the most in daily life. So we'll cherish them more. I think I will keep this blue here and keep this blue and green here. I'm still not sure. Maybe I'll pull this green here. I'm not sure what to do with this. I was thinking of mimicking this texture, but I regret it. So maybe I pull a bit of green towards here and see the effect. This is one of my favorite greens. Yeah, yeah. Um, I always paint, but I find myself painting more lately. Um, Especially this stuff. I also practice things not in stream that I want to get better at. It's like doing this stuff is like creating my own world. It feels like I'm creating my own landscapes, my own vision. Someone, I don't remember who said that making art is like creating the world you want to escape into. A bit of yellow. Okay, maybe. Um, just like this. A bit, not to leave it like very squarey. I can add now using the Stabilo some kind of marks that looks like plants. I can dip it in the water so they will get more lashes. It's water soluble, so uh, if I'll go over with something that is water based, um, they might smear. Maybe one. one branch here. Okay, it added a different application. Let's see where else to apply it. Maybe here. I can do it here and also here. This would be more interesting, I think. It some kind separates areas. And build area dimensions to work with. All right, let's see how we can play with it. I just turned off a bit of the brightness so we can see the colors better. This area needs a bit of working. Let's see, there are a few options now. I just visually completed the building here. I'm thinking of maybe keep playing with the windows here somehow, or drawing them myself, or adding some kind of image of window here. Let me look. I think that magazine of home and design might provide a nice window here. So I'm going to bring one, just see if I don't have something here. This is a postcard or a greeting card, I think, an old one. Yeah, from 81. I'm going to bring the magazine. I will be back soon. Okay, I'm back with the Interior Design magazine and an old Dali book from what year is it? 1974. I can maybe imitate some kind of weird window. This is beautiful. This is 1923. This is beautiful. These images were, it started with the very realistic, it seems like. So rich and surrealistic. Very strong, expressive tone to it. I cut images from books, but some books I just can't touch and take out, like this one. This one looks a bit like a collage. Very expressive. All right. Let's go for a modern window. I took a lot of pieces from this magazine already. It's also very old. My friend gave it to me. It's more than 20 years old, I think. Interior design magazines have a lot of pattern paper. Like this one, I already used all of this from this pattern. כמה צריך גבר The song that I'm listening to now is one of my favorite songs. Here is a window. This also can be used as a window. Maybe. It's too big. This is a nice window. Beautiful blues here. Here is also a window. It needs to be similar to the size. Maybe it doesn't have to be a window. Just something. Maybe it can be a door. Something like this. Looks like similar to Dali's painting. Oh, here is a window, a side window. It's nice. Maybe this. Probably a part of this because it's very long. Oh, this door is also nice. The door in the middle of the ocean. Okay, we have a few options. Let's see how can we play with it. Okay. Yes, it could be nice like this. Oh, this is nice. Even with the chair. Like this, maybe. Let's see how this works. No, this is too big. What else did I cut? This one. This also can work, but I feel at the moment that this one is just perfect. Maybe even like this. Yeah, I think like this. My chair is so squeaking, it's annoying. Okay, let's see. I need to cut it on the other side. I've been collecting magazine and old books for years now. So now I have a lot of options to play with. Okay. Maybe I will put here something from the things I pulled out. Not this. No, not here. Maybe here. I will cut it thinner. I'm not sure, but it seems to add something interesting. Maybe other maybe like this. And add a bit of flowers and leaves here, because this color of the pavement is very much like what we have here, and it gives some kind of um, mirror point to this area. And yeah, I will stick it here. You see, when I started it, there wasn't any idea. Now it has kind of idea. It's like some kind of architecture, um, and architecture and nature. Straight lines versus excuse me. Straight lines versus curvy organic lines. Thank you for being here, Debbie. Have a great day. Thank you. All right. It almost looked like it was always here. It was yes, always here, because you see the colors. Now maybe I'll add this here. Yeah, I like it. this, and then I will cut it on the other side. All right, I will show you it from a close-up, and then I will keep working. When you see it from close, you see it's not exactly the same, but when you take it a bit far, it's very much convincing. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, but good enough to create an interest. Oh, okay. Where is it from? These green dots, they are beautiful. Arrived here by accident. All right. I didn't put them here, but it's beautiful. All right. I like this coincidence. You see also the images of different um, different scale. Um, they give depth because we have here the mountains. We know they're huge, and we have the door here that we know it's about around our size. So all this creates interest. Now I want to look for some flowers or leaves, an image to put here. No, I need something brighter than this. My piles of paper. Okay, I need to take this out of here. Yes, great. Okay. I'll fix this later. Let's see. These are the colors are good, but the pattern is too big. Oh, here's the green that sneak into this area. All right. Did you step on the keyboard, Janice? All these fell on the floor now. So annoying. All right. Yes, things keeps falling. All right. Let's look for um, more flowers. No, this is definitely not. Maybe this? No. No. Maybe we can use this one. This can be nice, but let's see what size. Like this maybe. This could be nice. Let's move all this. Yes, this can be nice. Maybe it's too bright. I'm not sure. Okay, let's stick it here. Okay, now most of the elements I want to be here. The main elements. So now we can oh my God. So it's still working. It was funny. I was afraid you okay. I don't want to start and make some assumptions. Oh my God. It's good that you drink milk. It can be called done, I think. I can always keep playing and adding some marks, but usually when I'm at this stage, I prefer not jumping in with more layers. No, it's not good. So I can start working. Um, Let me add a bit of yellow here. Maybe with this. Okay, it was stuck. Okay, this is a nice addition. Um, I think I will leave it at this stage. Yeah, yeah, yes. The first thing I do in the morning is opening a few windows and looking out. Yeah, I once wanted to be an architect. Yeah, this is a nice, yes, I think that we un unconsciously, I can't say the word, that we bring to our things that uh, are going around our mind. So what now I will do, this is a great idea, Janice. Yeah, I think you're right. Um, I will start this thread um, because I don't want to keep working on this one at the moment. I want to take some time off of it, but I like it. I very much like it. I started it with thinking that there is not much depth to it, but it does have depth to it. These are faces I practiced a long time ago. I'm not sure if I want to keep them or just to work over them. So I start by just maybe gluing things. I have the purple here and here. No, this is too much. We can always work with the faces from magazines. We have the purple here and here. We can pull this guy out, so it will be about her. All right. Maybe like this. I can continue the shape of the tree here. And use this window somehow. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Why not? I read somewhere that someone said whenever you ask yourself uh, uh, why you do things and you wonder, you just need to ask yourself why not. And if you don't have a good enough answer for why not, you just need to keep doing it. Okay. For me, this kind of work is very much like meditation, because it pulls me out of my head and make me travel to other spaces, I would say even spaces, forming new ideas that without doing this work, they wouldn't be in my head. So it's practice in thinking also, using the energy of the brain to form new ideas, new imaginary places, even reflecting on the way we see the world and the way we think about things. It confront us with some of our ideas and uh, attitude, and I think also make us feel a bit humbled. Um, uh, in terms of what this planet is giving us. Okay. Now I sound very new agey. I've studied some healing method and seeing the world in deeper ways. All right. The purple color considered to be healing. Also the blue. Okay. Now colors. I will start with the raw umber. Trying to imitate the shape of the tree. When the paint is dry, I will add more colors to it. All right. Just continuing some of the patterns that are in the image. I'm not sure where this is going, but in the first stages, sometimes I paint some stuff that afterwards I'm taking off or covering, but it gives me some kind of freedom to start. So not being so precious about things I put is one of the key point to working this way. The mixed media, the layers. Okay. Now I work with some blue, a few kinds of blue. I need a brighter one. Oh, I wanted the gesso. I also can use the chalk pastels here. They have very strong pigments, and it will make a different kind of application. This is more green, I see. Where is the white? I can use this white. This is all pastel. I'm not so precious about the outcome of a time for each to pause and rethink our role going forward. Like you, I must work on trusting that the final biggest picture will evolve. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that besides the fact that it brings some kind of feeling of being helpless against some bigger things, it makes us more humble and observing our way. I see a lot of good things evolving from this time. Um, it's like I can see clearer without things to distract me. What the things that are important for me the most? What are the people I want to keep in my life the most? Um, and I'm not talking just about blood family. It's like we all have people in our lives that are not just family. And it's like evaluating everything. Sometimes we need uh, a different perspective, like getting a hammer on the head um, to rethink uh, how to say it, core beliefs. Yeah, it gave me like some kind of pause that came just in time for me to somehow to go into a different direction than I was having the last few years. So and it gave me the permission to just rest and not do much uh, because I don't know how to rest very very good. So yeah. Some colors I need to now mix myself. I always, when I go out and they have some kind of sales with the craft colors, I'm buying colors that I like. Then now some of them are empty, so like I had a few kinds of purples that I don't have now, so I'm mixing more than before. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's good enough. Maybe a bit of white. I hope that it will not change much the trust between countries because there is a growing movement of people that see it as something that uh, happened maliciously. One thing I know that I can't change things with the world, but I can um, give my small in my small world. I can be nice to people. I can help other people. Um, I can do everything to make them feel more safe, more loved, and I do it. So if each and any one of us will do it in his small world, I think that eventually the circles of um, goodness will get bigger and bigger. I'm not the one to run on hills and um, trying to make a change in public. I just do it in my own world, and the more people do it, the more we have uh, trusty society, that people that um, less live in pain. Um, we all share the same energy, the same vibes. So if we do our own in our own little corner, um, this is the best I can do, to be nice to other people. Okay, I'll add a bit of yellows here, ochre, yellow ochre, to make it look like a trunk. One more reason that I started streaming lately uh, is because I want to be able to connect with people, to exchange knowledge, exchange, yeah, yeah. Sometimes I have this huge need to help to people that I don't even know that much, um, and I just follow it, not expecting anything in return. It just gives me such a good feeling sometimes. Um, I want to be able to continue doing this. I want to be able to uh, teach people how to this art journaling. I was painting realistically, drawing realistically for many years, and the art journaling. I started doing art journaling like 5 years ago, when I was in a very dark place, and it helped me a lot. So till today, when I need to digest things or decide on things, it's like I just jump in and work with it and see it. It brings me to places that are so relaxed, and it's like being my own self, my real own self. And this is the place that bring a lot of aha moments. Yes, I will use the phrase aha moments. Um, I have so many of this. Uh, there were times that I just went all day just doing this, and came out on the other side feeling like a new person, like I've gained a lot of energy. Um, I feel like hugging everyone. Yeah, this too. Um, yeah, this is my humble contribution. Um, I love meeting people. I love hearing different approaches, different opinions. Uh, I try always to see things from other people's point of view and accept their way of living as uh, living their own truth. I'm establishing some kind of water element here. I want other blue tones. Maybe the turquoise and the cobalt blue. I need to wet a bit the brush. It doesn't hold the paint so good. I will also use this kind of orangey yellow to pull into this spread. Okay, let's add more tones of blue so it will not look boring. What maybe just play with a bit of the white here and change the places that are not yet dry. It's also a way to make the application of color more interesting. I see I need turquoise here. I can insert it right now. Oh, this is too much, a bit too much. Let's use the finger to spread it around. Let's see how to finish the trunk here. Maybe I bring us some burnt sienna. And I want the trunk to be not to get lost in the background. So maybe I need to put something else here instead of this purple painted purple paper. Painted paper. You know what I mean. Let's see what to put here. Maybe this. No, this. Okay, like this. No. Yeah, I can put it like this even. Yeah, it can be cool here. And now the trunk is more the shape of the trunk is more established. Where oh, I smacked the camera. All right, here it's back again. And now I will glue this piece of paper. All right. Even that it is upside down, I'm just using it as adding colors that I need here, and not with the acrylic, so it looks a bit different. I will continue a bit of blue here. Which blue? Okay, I think I will play a bit with this one. And then it's not glued that well. Okay, and now a bit of I need to use little bit too much here. No, it's nice. A bit of yellow on the trunk. It looks, on the black, it looks a bit like green. Because when we mix black with yellow, it turns out green many times because the black contain some blue tones in it. All right. Let's see how to continue. I want to leave this, maybe I will not connect everything here bluish. I will just try to add here some kind of orange and see how we can play with it. So messy here. I can't see anything at the moment. So it will take me time to find what I want. Okay, let's mix these two to make something similar to this. All right. Maybe I will use another brush so the brush strokes would look a bit different. This is a very old brush. I think it wasn't that of a good quality, but it's quite rough, so the application is more grungy than better quality brushes. Oh, this is a nice orange. Yeah. I like this orange. It's warm orange. It feels like something between carrot and sunset. All right. Maybe it can play as sunset here as well. We have here. We have here some kind of red orangey background. I think this is the shirt of another person, but when I look at it like this, it looks a bit like a tulip. So I'll add some reds now. What red? This Christmassy red. Yes, Christmas red. The name is Christmas red. Yeah, this is nice. It's also we'll add here some and break this block with good intentions, of course. I will use a bit of white here, so everything will get okay, let's leave it here like this and work a bit with the white here, so it will not look totally foreign, this shape. I'm adding the white and to what's already on the brush, and it's getting closer to the kind of yellow that is already here. Let's see what it does here. I want to leave a part of the blue, just making some kind of mishmash of colors here. I'm not sure what I'm doing now. just I'm just playing with what looks nice to me. Okay, stop playing. All right. Just I want to keep lay here with a bit of darks. I have the tendency to always put some brown on the ground. What comes out of the brush is the history of the colors I used. I think I will pull this green towards here and make this window stand out like it's a door, not a window. Stand out like shape of itself. Okay, let's take another brush, this one, and some blues. It's like I keep jumping around with the same colors. Okay, this kind of blue is more like this one. No, maybe I'll start with the cobalt blue and then work on layers. I need it brighter. No, a bit of white. Play with the white here. Also here. Let's see where the borders will be. A bit of turquoise here. It's like the window, the door is melting into this area. I'm adding this here to connect this application. Maybe adding a bit here. And let's add dark blue here. They're all crawling into each other, the colors and the shapes, the landscape is melting into each other. Sometimes I'm working without seeing the finished landscape, and when I am getting away from it and coming back, I see things I didn't see before. It's always a good revelation for me. Reveal. Yeah, let's make the window shape like this, and like, no, it's not like this, it's towards here. Okay, and like this. I can use the Stabilo or maybe a brown pencil to frame this shape. Oh, really? So it's kind of Dali's things because I'm just this this shape is like floating in the landscape here. I'm looking for, I don't find it now, for my colored pencil. Let's come up with something else. Maybe I have here. I can't see them now. So let's use, thank you. I feel like going wild into this. I need a brown. Where are my pencils? This, uh, I found them. Just a minute. This treasure. Let's look for this brown. What else? This is gray. It's greenish gray. Um, this brown is nice too. I think I will use this one. Okay, let's start with this one. It's harder to draw on the okay. Let's see how to play with this color here. I have something a similar color. Where is it? Maybe I'll use this this ink. Hi, how are you, Leneki? Am I pronouncing your name right? I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah. Yeah, aromatherapy is great. Yeah, I hope Mona Lisa is watching it. Am I pronouncing your name right? Leneki, Lene? I'm not sure. Okay. I will try and use this ink that has um, high pigment, dark pigment, high pigment, and play with this area. Need some white here. Oh, this is lovely. Um, let's continue it and maybe add a bit of my beloved pink. Oh, Dutch name. Oh, I was in Holland a few years back for a week. I so loved being there. People are so welcoming and nice, and it was very nice, and they speak good English. I really am at the state that I'm not focusing on what I'm doing. Just let my hand move, kind of thing. Let's add a bit of this rich color here. Yeah, let's add it here also. This area that is clearly not not clear is just charming. It's some kind of enchanted landscape. And we dried. Now it looks like lavender and tulip fields. I need to establish this door more. So okay, it's floating window. It's beautiful. I would go sleep there if I could. Now I think, let's see. I'm not sure about this application. Let's try and smash it into her. Okay. Oh, it's beautiful. Let me see. Where else to draw a line? I need more lines. More horizon lines. Um, um, I think I'll do it here. And continue like this, maybe. Yeah. I'm at the stage that I can ruin everything or make it just amazing. uh, Never mind. I want to make it amazing, of course. I think I will stop now because I'm about to ruin, but I love it this way. It can be worked further. Let me show you it from close up. I will post photos of the work. I still needs to work on this. I think I might pull in some white now, and I will post a photo on Instagram. It always looks more accurate in Instagram than in the webcam. Yeah, differentiate it from the background. Yeah, I still want to work around um, this window or door. I'm not sure how. So I will let it dry. Go make some rice for lunch. I made schnitzels yesterday. I just need to make some rice, white rice, and eat lunch, and then go to for a noon rest, see some movies. Thank you for being here, girls. I love talking to you, and I want to wish you the best. Have a great rest of the day. Um, let's bring the other one here now. See what we worked on today. I love both of them. We have a repeat subject of windows, as Jenny said, and doors. Thank you, girls. Have a great day. Have a great week starting tomorrow for you. It's starting today for me. Uh, love you. Bye, girls. Bye.